Hello, today I'm going to do an update on my plants throughout the winter. I have been continuing to grow my tropicals, and now I'm going to show you what one winter can do to some tropicals. You may have seen my update with the banana plants and which ones are best to grow indoors over the winter. And now you're going to see, after another month, what has grown the best out of these plants. And you could determine which one you'd like to grow indoors for yourself. If you're in an area that you cannot grow outdoors, or you can only grow outdoors for a small season and then have to bring the plants indoors. But today you'll get to see for yourself what kind of plant best fits you. This is my super dwarf Cavendish. And as you can see, it still has its growth pattern of the leaves being close together, making a very dwarf plant. It has a nice look to it for an indoor plant. And I recently put some fresh soil down for it to put out pups, to encourage pups. I have an orange tree here. This is a Tahitian orange I had bought from website Logis.com. I highly recommend them for tropical plants. They're really good. And this thing has grown quite well over the past year. When I originally bought it about a year ago, it was about maybe up to here. So this is all from this year's growth, and I hope to get some oranges maybe in another year or so. That would be nice. This is a dwarf ladyfinger banana. It's also a dwarf, but it's not a super dwarf. And as you can see, the leaves are further apart, thus making it larger. The leaves are larger. So this here is good for growth indoors, but it will get larger. So if you don't have a lot of space, it's something to keep in mind. Its growth pattern, that it is a little larger. You'll need this type of size pot generally for bananas. You could probably keep it in it for most of its life or all of it. And it will grow fine, as you can see, as an ornamental plant. If you want fruit, you may need to go a little bit bigger. I've not yet had to go any larger than this, but we'll see if I have to in order to get fruit. But we will see how that works. This is a fig, a Petite Negra fig I also got from Logis. I got all these from Logis. Except for this. This is a house plant my mom wanted me to grow. But this is in dormancy, just like most trees this time of the year. And yeah, not much to talk about there. That should come back soon. I just recently brought it in so that way it could get a little bit of a head start. This is my black pepper plant. That's growing fairly nicely, has some nice leaves. It hasn't really produced any new leaves since the winter began, but not much of a problem there. Here is also my dragon fruit cactus, which is growing, and we'll get to see how that grows. It's growing these longer vine-like cactus, as opposed to growing thick, big cactus like we're familiar with. And this is a passion fruit. That hasn't grown much over the winter, but in the summer I'm sure all this is going to grow crazy. And here are my seed starts for the this coming spring. I just planted the seeds today, so nothing growing yet. But as they sprout, I will show you how they are doing, and it will be something interesting to follow. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask me, and other people can answer if I don't know. If you have any suggestions on how to grow any of these, I'll be happy to hear about your suggestions. And thank you for watching. See you.